Fear is like a frozen lake. It's
Okay.
a mile wide, but only an inch deep.
How do you see that how you treat your employees will reflect on your customer?
We are going to make sure that the employees are going to be so happy with
Right.
their own life and their own job that when you walk in there, it's going to be infectious.
When you're building a strategy, you involve your people or strategy is done in a silo?
Culture trumps strategy 10 times out of 10, but your strategy is going to change all the time.
What is the mantra for the sports people to have that resilience so that salespeople probably can mirror that?
Best way to break free of that is just know that things are going to suck. You will fail.
What drives motivation?
I actually don't like the word motivation.
What do you think the entertainment industry is getting it right when it comes to storytelling?
What makes the difference when you're telling a good story or a bad story? I believe that that's authenticity.
Do you see a difference between the sales world competition and the sports competition?
Mainly because in sports, it's that team versus that team. In sales, yes, you will be against other companies, but a lot of the times, all your sales teams to compete against each other.
Entertainment, sports, business strategy. What does these three background really teach us about customer relationship and engagement? So they say that sales is all about relationships, but in today's world, it is also about experience. Experiences you create for your customers. Whether it's an entertainment or excitement of a championship race, the energy of a sold out stadium, or the immersive storytelling of a blockbuster film. Industries like sports and entertainment have really mastered the art of engagement. And there's a lot that sales professionals can learn from them. Today, I'm thrilled to welcome Bert Grogor to Sales Igniter. Bert is a senior consultant with over 20 plus years of experience driving innovation and growth in motorsports and entertainment. That's exciting, right? His strategy is amazing, and we're going to hear a lot about that. He has led complex projects, implemented game-changing solutions, and helped brands stay ahead in competitive, high-stake environment. And a bit about me. I'm Leena Jayachandran. I'm a CEO and founder of Transdefy. We are a sales performance improvement organization. And for us, sales is not just about closing deals. It's about really building those relationships, building trust, delivering value, and creating meaningful connections that stand the test of time. And that's exactly what we do at Transdefy. We help get sales teams into the right conversations at the right time in the right way. So welcome, Bert. It's so amazing to have you here. And what really caught my attention was you come from a very fascinating background of entertainment, sports, business strategy. It's like, you know, all of these three it's something very unique we have seen. And these three aspects or these three backgrounds actually talks a lot about customer relationship and customer engagement. I would love to hear from you to start off with what does these three background really teach us about customer relationship and engagement, and we will dive into how this really connects with the sales world.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you for having me. It's fantastic to be here and also on this platform speaking about sales. I think, we briefly spoke a little bit earlier that, sales is an everyday thing. It's not, people think that, I don't want to be in sales, there's a little bit taboo or they're a little bit afraid of it. But really, people don't know that they're selling every single day, So I think that's at the forefront, I think, what we're going to keep at the forefront of this conversation now. But really how sports, leisure, entertainment, sort of fits into all of that is that, for me personally, I love sports and entertainment because let's start with sports, it really brings people together to share a common sort of shared experience at the end of the day. Sports unites countries, so you'll see Pakistan versus India cricket, right? So normally they're not in great geopolitical terms, but when they get in the cricket field, it's just a completely different set of rules that they're followed by, and that's really what made me obviously growing up in sports, but really what made me continue push that into the business world.
Right.
I was one of those lucky people that was able to work in their passion, which was in sports and motorsports mainly, and which helped me, then come to Dubai. And Dubai is just like obviously a melting pot of different nationalities and different sports. And sports and entertainment is growing in this region. So it's fantastic to be part of the journey that this unfolds, So, yeah.
So how do you see that these industries really approach the customer relationship differently from what we see in the other industries? And what do you think that salespeople can learn from these industries?
Yeah, so, I mean, look, I think one example that comes to mind is I was hired by Al Ghurair Investments, one of Dubai's oldest families here, to launch their leisure and entertainment department. And Al Ghurair, fantastic company, but they sell properties, they sell energy, they sell food. And they said, okay, we as a transformational program, we want to sell leisure and entertainment. And we want to build a family entertainment center. How do we do that? And here I come and go, I can do it for you. Okay. Right, here we go. And what I found was, it was quite fascinating because the company has 10,000 people within the organization. And the moment this new entity was brought in, they said, hey guys, we have now a leisure entertainment department. What I found was all the internal departments wanted to work with me.
Amazing.
Wanted to work with us because they found it something quite exciting to be part of. And the reason I say that is because I firmly believe that, and this goes in sports and as well, but and EX equals CX, right? So employee experience means customer experience.
So how you treat your employees will reflect on your customer?
Yes.
How they treat their customers?
Exactly.
Wow, this is amazing. CX is equal to EX. Okay.
Yeah. And the reason I said is because they said, right, we want to launch this 40,000 square foot entertainment venue in 6 months. And here's your money, go make it happen. And do you think that I was able to do any form of strategy in that sort of time frame? Obviously
6 months is such a short time to build the whole thing.
So strategy out the window. Okay, there's no strategy. So what do you do, right?
Right.
So all I could really do was go, right, okay, we're going to carry on building this. We know what we're going to build. We know the concept, but how am I going to bring this alive? And the way that I did it was I hired good people at the front. So I had a really good manager. I had a really good HR team that helped me hire 40 people in the space of 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay. Wow.
But finding the right people was critical. Then I knew what culture can I instill super fast that's going to help me launch. And when I launch, we might not get it perfect, but we are going to make sure that the employees are going to be so happy with their own life and their own job that when you walk in there, it's going to be infectious.
Right.
So when a customer walks in, and even if maybe a ride didn't work or whatever the case may be, they're going to be so happy walking in there because we just see all authentic smiles, not fake smiles as you see it. Hello, welcome to this entertainment center.
Natural.
Like, no, they're going to see
from
it.
the heart.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
And that was the biggest lesson. So I learned that culture trumps strategy 10 times out of 10. And while, yes, you need to have that vision, but your strategy is going to change all the time. That's always going to be a meandering thing as economic situations, macroeconomic situations, different things always happen that help you. But as long as you have that vision and that culture, for me, those are the two core elements that you can learn from, and that goes sports and business all together.
So would that mean that, like, what I'm learning or what I'm taking away from this conversation is, as sales professionals, you are not fighting the battle by yourself. You cannot win if you're fighting by yourself, right? And you have the shortest time to actually achieve those numbers, get your customer, fight with your competition, make sure that you're differentiating. If you collaboration is the key, which is like, how do you leverage different people within your ecosystem? And the same way, leveraging the people within your customer's ecosystem to make that one opportunity or one sale happen. So collaboration is the key, along with the vision that I want to go along with the people to make sure that I'm winning that game and not just winning that one. It's not me, but it's a complete team of people who makes it happen. So I guess that's what I'm drawing out of this conversation.
100%, and I'll take that one step further, and let's analogize this. I think that's going to be the key word today. Analogize.
Yes.
Let's analogize this towards a motorsport this time.
Okay.
So let's say Formula One. People know Formula One the most. Okay. So we'll use that as a topic. In a Formula One team, it consists of usually the team principal,
Yeah.
right, who steers the direction of the team, just like you get a sales director who will
Right.
steer the direction of the sales team.
Right.
You will get the drivers, right, who are obviously operating. You will get the pit crews. You will get the engineers, and that's essentially, the same as what you get within a sales team. Is when you need to work together with your pit crew. You need to work together with your sales team. You need to work together with marketing, your customer success teams, all together in order to have a well-oiled machine to actually go out and compete.
Yeah.
So it's so similar,
Yeah.
a Formula One team to a sales team. Everyone has their positions that they need to play,